What's up, guys? Welcome to Hexland. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Today we're looking at price. We're looking at two reasons why either you're going to make it in the next bull run or you're not. You're just going to lose it all and be a poor pleb after that. So stick around to find out why. Let's go ahead and check out the price. All right, there it is, guys. We're down 3.61%, 4 zeros, 0.55x. You're about half your sacrifice price in PulseChain currently. Let's see, 3.34% down on PulseX today, 4 zeros, 1.4, and you're about 90 or 85% down on your sacrifice right here. Incentive token down 3.37%, and it's at about 55 cents. Obviously there's no sacrifice there. Thank heavens. And Hex on PulseChain up 1.6%. You know, let's salute old Hex for pumping us. Hex over here at 0.0055, so nearing half a penny on Hex. Yikes. Look at this, guys. Bitcoin is just pumping along. Let's see, it almost hit $44,000. It's at 43,375 currently. And look at this EMAs, guys. The EMAs are really amazing right now. It looks like it's full on bullishness since about 27,000. And I mean, look at this. Richard predicted this. This is what Richard's he said if it breaks this line up here at about 30,500, that it's bullish, and it is. It really has broken it and gone above. Yeah, it went up here about right here and came back down. But usually I gotta come back down and test it. But I think that such huge green candle right here made all the difference. So there you go, $43,500. Whew. Ethereum at $23,000, or excuse me, 2,300. Big old green candle. Ethereum looks amazing. I mean, this is a perfect bullish candle right here. It shows that it dumped back down to $2,196, and people have been buying it right back up to about $2,300. RSI is overbought, and same with Bitcoin. So where do you guys think all that money might go to when people start selling out of their Bitcoin? I don't know. Let's go on to some more Hex news. 1T share currently $295 on PulseChain, $172 on Ethereum. 9.72% is staked on PChain. On PulseChain, and 9.36% is staked over on Ethereum. Let's go. Let's see. Hex Scout, another amazing website. Look at this, guys. Last 7 days, 10%. Where do you guys think that this money is going to go to in all these other markets once they're done finished pumping, right? If you listen to Richard Hart, who are the two types of people that get rich off of cryptocurrency, right? There's the founders, and then there's the holders, right? There's the founders of an exchange, there's the founders of coins, and then there's the holders of coins for multiple years, right? And some coins don't get me wrong. The holders of Red Coin back in the day, REDD, like I held a billion of those things. I don't know how many I held, but if I was holding them right now, guess what? I'm probably not doing too well. So there's some things, but things that have product market fit, those things are likely to be the ones that make you rich in the bull market, correct? We all found that out last time. So here's even Richard Hart talking about it to himself.
In life, they can't win. They can't take good advice. The guys that are buying and holding in Hex are doing amazing. And by the way, it's not just Hex that works this way. Who do you think gets rich in cryptocurrency? Two types of people: holders and founders. Founders of what? Founders of exchanges and founders of cryptocurrencies. And that's it. Those are the people that get rich in crypto. Everybody else gets wrecked. Truly. Yeah. How many smart traders do you think outperformed just sitting with their thumb up their ass and holding Bitcoin? Well, Adaptive Capital, which was Willy Woo's little deal, out of business, bankrupt. Oops. Turd Meister. Met him in person in 2013, I think, in Amsterdam. Guess what? Out of business. And these are the smart guys. Well, boy, wouldn't their investors and themselves have been better if they'd closed their eyes and turned off the charts and just held? Yeah, they would have been better, but they thought they were smart. They're not smart. which is why they're wrecked. If you want to know who's smart and who's wrecked, go look at the history of who was right and who was wrong. Everybody that tries to step to me and disagree with me, they float by dead in the river as I sit there watching, like, oh, yeah, oh, look, a copycat, dead, price to zero. Oh, look, somebody that, you know, thinks ETH sucks. Oh, somebody that thinks Hex sucks. Somebody thinks I suck. You're like, yeah, dead bodies flying by. Hex and I are doing better than all of those fuckers.
All right, so there you go. You heard it from the man himself, Mr. Richard Hart. Again, this is one of the reasons why, you know, people think that we need Richard Hart. We need Richard Hart, guys, to pump. We can't do anything without him. Not necessarily. We have hundreds of hours of Richard Hart talking about what, you know, just go back. He's not going to tell you anything new on a new stream. Nothing's happened in the last 2 years other than PulseChain coming out. And what is he going to say? Yep. Prices down, right? Like he can't give you any forward-looking statements. He's not going to tell you exactly what's going to happen to it, if it's ever going to get updated, blah blah blah. He can't do that. So what is he going to talk about? Bitcoin? What's their roadmap? There is no roadmap. Ethereum? What's their roadmap? Maybe they've got sharding coming up in like 6 years. Okay, and nothing. Literally nothing has happened in the last 2 years that that he can talk about, right? So just, who cares? We don't need Richard. Let's get away from Richard. Love the guy. Don't get me wrong. Love Richard. I wish he would stream. I wish he did stream. But if it's better for the coin because it shows that we're decentralized, it shows that we don't need Richard Hart to be you know, a coin. We don't need Richard Hart to be a community. We don't need it to pump the price. We don't need it to do all these things, right? So why do we need Richard Hart? Just so many people are just like tied to the hip at Richard, right? And we don't need it. We don't need it. All right. One last thing before we leave. Coinbase came out with I think it's a pretty awesome commercial. I'm going to show it to you guys. If you don't like commercials, you know, we'll stop it every couple seconds just so I don't get a strike. But let's go ahead and check it out. I know, commercial, you're going to show us a commercial? Guys, you know, whatever. But here it is. It's a good one.
I want a family.
Oh, there we
We
go.
were born into a system. A system with numbers and papers.
And lines.
And waiting. You work hard, get good grades, go to college.
I want to go to college. I got good grades.
I overachieved.
That's right, she did.
Debt is good.
Debt is so good.
So much debt.
I can totally save up and
This looks like all AI. Like they AI'd this lady's face from like a child to this. Doesn't it? Look, where are we at? 19 seconds? Okay, look at this. That girl is definitely the same girl as this. Weird. They're using AI. All right.
I want a family.
Starting a family means you need 2 or 3 jobs.
You can't afford to buy.
You can't afford to rent.
Used cars cost as much as the new ones.
Good debt is
I was
good.
ahead of my class.
Houses are too expensive. Get good grades, go
The
to college.
system, the
Rent
numbers.
is freaking insane.
Breaking news. Everything is terrible.
Does it have to be this way?
What if it was different?
It's always been that way.
We've got to build our way out of it. Yeah.
Put control back to the hands of the people.
A system with less paperwork.
No waiting.
Permissionless.
Just because you're born into a system?
Doesn't mean you have to live with it.
So there you guys go. Hopefully you guys found that interesting as I did, as interesting, because man, it's pretty, in my opinion, it's pretty powerful why we're in cryptocurrency, right? We're building a new future. We're not stuck in the century last year, right? How many things have changed in the last century? For humankind, right? Remember, all the computers were supposed to bring on these new things and new ways of life and stuff. What has changed in the last 100 years since 1950, except for maybe the cell phone? And has the cell phone really made our lives a lot better, right? Name me something that's made our lives better in the last 100 years. It's really hard, you know, all these medical advances. When stuck in this last century, let's build for the new future. Let's build for our kids. Let's build for us, and let's get rich while we're doing it. Why not? So that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you guys had a great day. hit the likes, hit the subscribes, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Later, dudes.